The Mercedes GLE Coupe has always sold on shape rather than logic, and the 400e version is the most interesting answer Mercedes has given to the question of why anyone would choose it. This is the plug-in hybrid, the one that pairs a 2-liter turbo 4 with an electric motor for a combined 381 horsepower. It is the GLE Coupe for people who want the look without the fuel bills, and after walking around this one on the show floor, I think it makes a stronger case than the badge suggests. In this Selenite Grey paint, it reads as restrained rather than loud, which is rare for a coupe SUV. The roofline drops hard toward the rear, the shoulders are wide, and the AMG Line styling adds the diamond block grille and the 20-inch wheels without tipping into showing off. Up close, the panel gaps are tight, and the paint has real depth under the lights. The 400e badge sits quietly on the tailgate next to the Ford-matic script, and unless you read it, nothing tells you this is the hybrid. That restraint is the point. The cabin is where the money shows. This car wears the Espresso Brown Nappa leather over almost every surface, and it is one of the better color choices in the range because it warms up what can feel like a cold, tech-heavy interior. The twin-screen setup runs under one curved glass panel. The turbine vents are finished in a matte metal, and the open-pore wood trim feels genuinely expensive rather than printed, and I kept running my hand over it. You sit in it and immediately understand why people forgive the GLE Coupe its compromises. The driving position is high and commanding. The seats are wide and deeply bolstered, and the build quality holds up to a close look. The back seat is the honest part of the conversation. Headroom suffers because of that dropping roofline, and a taller passenger will notice it on a long trip. Mercedes has tried to soften the blow by scooping out the headlining and reclining the backrest slightly. And legroom is genuinely good, so 2 adults will be comfortable on most journeys. It is the price you pay for the silhouette, and most buyers walking into this car already know that. If breakdowns like this help you decide what fits your life, subscribe so you catch the next one. The boot is the place the coupe quietly loses to the standard GLE. The plug-in hybrid carries its battery under the load floor, which raises it and trims capacity compared to the regular SUV, and the sloping tailgate eats into the upper space. You still get a wide, square opening and enough room for a family's luggage. But if you regularly haul tall or bulky items, the SUV body style is the smarter buy. For weekend bags in a large shop, this is more than enough. Under the hood is the reason this version exists. The 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder works with a 134 horsepower electric motor for that combined 381 horsepower and around 442 pound-feet of torque. Mercedes quotes 0 to 60 in roughly 5.8 seconds, which is brisk for something this heavy, and the electric-only range is rated at 65 miles on the European cycle. That last number is the headline. For a lot of owners, the daily commute happens entirely on electricity, and the petrol engine only wakes up for longer trips. There is a catch worth stating plainly. Home charging is handled by an 11-kilowatt AC system, and some rivals now push faster onboard charging, so a full top-up from a home wall box takes a couple of hours. But the 65-mile electric range means you are plugging in far less often than a smaller hybrid, and standard 60-kilowatt DC charging takes the sting out of longer stops, so the slower home charge matters less in daily use than the spec sheet implies. Priced on this dealer's board at around €107,000 after a discount, close to $124,000 at today's rate, the GLE 400e Coupe is not trying to be the rational choice in the range. It is the one you pick when you want the shape, the badge, and a genuinely usable electric commute in the same car. For a model that used to be all style and little substance, that is a real shift. For watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one, and don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.